Hello, I'm SHAREfactory, and welcome back to another Astroneer video. In today's episode, we're on episode number 3 of our Astroneer series. In the last episode, if you remember, we got our tractor with the little trailer, and we ran around with that. We got our work light and started going into the caves and getting cave resources. So in today's video, what I wanted to do is work on possibly getting a chemistry lab. Just need to save up a few more bytes. And just advancing into those synthesized materials and all of that. So one thing I've done is I've unlocked the soil centrifuge. So I got a platform ready for this. We just need to make it. So I thought we could make that. Let's start that printing. And then as well as that, I got this other platform that we can put a large printer on. Due to the fact that if we want to go to get the chemistry lab, we have to go to Desolo. And we're going to need to get a small shuttle, so we'll need a large printer to print that. So I'm pretty sure large printer. What does that cost? I know we have it unlocked already. Yeah, at the bottom. So only 3 compounds, so we have enough to make a large printer. As soon as this finishes up printing, so I'm gonna hurry and wait for this to start be done printing, and I'll come back when it's finished. Okay, so I'm back. I've actually found one of these research aids, and I went and I got some aluminum, because I believe this is what we need to unlock this. Yep. So, it looks like we got a research component. So if we take this with us, you can scan it. I believe that gives you 400 bytes. But if you take them with you, they will, I believe you can research them for around 1,000 bytes. So, now that we have this, we can go research it, because we are going to need the bytes to unlock the shuttle and the chemistry lab. So, we should head back to the base, and I believe the soil centrifuge should be done by now. Yeah, it looks like it is. So we can see how much this is worth. It looks like our other researches haven't run out yet, but I guess when they do, we can. Let's just unload this cave research. Alright, and we'll get this soil centrifuge placed. Let's see, there we go. So how these work, or what they are, is you can fill them up with your canister, like that, and then once you fill it up, it should maybe, let's see, I like to place my canister right there. It should be able to, yeah, make different resources for you. I usually use it to make clay, but you can use it to make any of these resources. So yeah, they're nice to have. So I think I'm gonna keep it on clay. So let's see. How many bytes are we at? We're gonna want to get the chemistry lab, but let's wait because we need tungsten, and that is on Desolo. So we want to get the small shuttle as well as the thruster. So we can get the shuttle, and then let's see about the thruster. So we're very close. Okay. So I'm just gonna try and get this thruster research, saved up the bytes real quick. Let's see about making that printer though. Oh, there it was. Alright, so I'm just gonna wait for these bytes to finish up, and once everything's done printing, and I'll come back to you when I've done all that. Alright, so I'm back. We got this large printer made, so we can put this on its platform, hopefully. There we go. So we can get our large shuttle printed, as well as I made a small generator just to help with power. So our researches did finish. So this smaller research we got from the research is worth 1,350. So that's pretty good for a research. And then I also have this cave research we can put on. So yeah, that should be giving us, yeah, fairly good bytes per minute. As well, I unlocked the solid fuel thruster, so we can get making that. Before we do that, we actually need to make the shuttle, which I believe costs 2 aluminum. But let's check. So, yep, the small shuttle. So we'll start that printing. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to run this generator. So that's definitely a thing we need to work on, is better power production. We only have 2 small wind turbines, but we can get some better power production going soon here enough. So first off, we need to go get a thruster, which we have the aluminum. We just need an ammonium, and I believe there was some ammonium over here. So we can go grab some of this ammonium. We just need a single ammonium. So yeah, there's some. It's that, it usually grows, I guess not grows, but is found in the forest. That's where I seem to at least have the best luck finding it. So let's see. I got some more here. Alright, and then we're also going to need a lot of this in the future when we want to start making hydrazine thrusters. That's also a lot of ammonium required. Alright, I'll take 2 for now. That should be good. So we can make another thruster if we need. So let's head back and we'll get this thruster printing. Alright. Hopefully this small shuttle should go a little faster with the small generator, producing a little more power. Alright, let's see. Another thing we should probably do is when we're not using the tractor is plug it into the base so that it can help charge the base. If that'll reach. Maybe not. I think we have to back it up a little bit. Let's see. That will reach. Alright, because then the tractor can help power the base. There we go. Alright, so this small thruster. We need an aluminum. Let's use that one. And then should be in the small... yep, solid fuel thruster. Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, and then we'll save this other ammonium in case we want to make another thruster and go somewhere else. So once that finishes printing, we can head to the Desolo. But before we go there, I think I want to make a beacon as well as some tethers. A beacon, I just want to make one of those so that we can mark the area we landed. So we can go back to the same area. So I'm going to get all that made up, and I'll come back when everything's done printing, and we'll head to Desolo. Alright, so I'm back. It looks like everything's finished printing. As well as that, I have a beacon and 2 tether bundles for us. So let's take this shuttle and let's go put it on the launch pad area. Over here. Oh, let's see, right there. And it snaps into place. Alright, and then we'll put the thruster on there. There we go. And one thing we need to make sure we do is bring the oxygenator. I've made like a mistake many times not bringing the oxygenator, and you have to come back to get it, or your tethers won't connect to the shuttle. So let's grab the oxygenator and put that in the shuttle. Alright, and then I'm also gonna leave this extra compound here because I want to try and take home as much I guess, what's it called? Tungsten? Yeah, wait. Is it tungsten? I think it is tungsten. Yes, tungsten. I couldn't quite remember the name. But yeah, I want to bring home as much tungsten as possible. So, I guess let's go to Desolo. Alright, here we go. Also, when you go up in the shuttle, it gives you a nice view of your surrounding area. You can see that we're kind of in the middle of 2 gateways, so it's always good. Alright. So there's Desolo. And then once we're on there, I usually just tunnel down under the ground, and usually there's a cave fairly close to the surface, so it shouldn't be too hard to find a cave. I like to land close to the gateways. This seems to be our closest landing zone. Let's see the other gateway before we land, because I like to be relatively close, so when we want to awaken Desolo, it's a lot easier, because we don't have to travel as far. So I know on the moons there's 2 gateways, where on the planets I think there's like 4 or 6 gateways, I forget. But on the moons, which there's 2 moons in Astroneer, there's 2 gateways. So let's see. I think that's the bottom gateway, and then there's the top gateway coming around here in just a second. Hopefully. But it seems like this gateway has no really close landing zones. So this other gateway, because usually on Desolo you can get some close landing spots, whereas some of the other planets it's a little harder to find spots close to gateways. But usually you can find at least one gateway that has a landing zone right next to it. Let's see, here's the other gateway. I don't see any landing zones. Hopefully we get something, at least relatively close. Yeah, there's the gateway. Landing zones, hopefully. Maybe possibly on the other side of it. If not, we'll have to circle around again and land close to the other one, because it had closer than this one. Oh, that one's kind of close. I guess we'll land there, maybe. Yeah. Let's land right here. That seems pretty close. Close enough for what we need, at least. Alright. And then, can we see the gateway from here? You can barely see the light. Oh, we landed in a crater. Huh. Interesting. That's okay. Not the best spot, but it'll do for now. We don't really need, I guess, a good landing spot. So we'll just put our beacon here so we can remember we've landed here. I guess we can change the color to orange or something. Alright, so let's dig down into a cave. Hopefully we can find one fairly quickly. They're usually not that hard to find. And let's see. They should have, I believe tungsten is very easy to find on, it's its primary resource, which I think that means it's easier to find than anything else, so we shouldn't have too much trouble finding tungsten. Alright, is that down? Yeah, that's down. Let's go run a tether line down to this cave. Hopefully, if we can jump up our little makeshift tunnel. There we go. Whoa. Whoa, slid down there a little too fast. Will that connect? Yeah. Nope. There. Alright, there we go. We got some tethers running down here. Okay. I know the cave research on this planet is a lot higher, or a higher rate than Sylvia, so I like to collect as much as I can, because on like planets like Glacio or Atrox, the cave research is, I believe, 400 every one. Oh, there we go. There's some already. I don't know what resource that is for that research aid. Yeah, I'm not sure, but let's just get this. I believe the raw mineral is called wolframite, and then the refined is the tungsten. So we'll just grab as much as we can. Hopefully fill up our backpack, which shouldn't be too hard. It looks like there's tons of it down here, so just grab as much as possible. How much is that? We're getting close. Alright, and then other than the chemistry lab, I'm not really sure what we'll need this tungsten for, but it's good to have so we don't have to make too many trips back here. Alright, I think we can hold 2 more, I believe. Hopefully. Yeah, that looks like what we can hold. We could hold 1 more, but we have that tether pack that we didn't really need. So I guess we could explore a little more around the cave and look for those research. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to use up this tether line, try and get some more research, possibly look for some more resources that could be down here, and I'm going to do that and then we'll head back. Okay, so I'm back. I finally got rid of all the tethers, got some research, as well as I found this interesting alignment mod in the cave. I'm not really sure what it does, but it's interesting to have, so I guess we'll take it with us. But other than that, I have full wolframite, which we can smelt into tungsten. But before we do that, I want to try this alignment mod, just to see what it does. I believe you have to put it on your terrain tool to make it work, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, there it kind of hummed. Let's see. Does it give us another option? Oh, it makes it so you can do that. Oh, that's interesting. And is it just... Oh, okay. So this would be nice for making flat surfaces. Alright. Well, that's nice to have, I guess. Let's dig that. Alright. Just dig this away. Not leave a big pillar here on the Desolo. There we go. That's good enough. Alright, so let's head home, and we'll get this tungsten smelted up, and we can start making a chemistry lab. Alright, goodbye Desolo. So I'm going to get home, and I'm going to get all of that made up, and we'll get started on that. Okay, so I'm back. I got everything put away, and the shuttle unpacked. So right now, I've been smelting up this tungsten, as well as I got a ceramic. We need a glass, and then 1 piece of tungsten. That should be what we need to make this chemistry lab. So let's unlock it, and then we can make one real quick. Let's see. We'll need to make another platform for it, but we'll just make it for now. So anyway, I think I'm going to leave the video here. It's running a little long. So anyway, I hope everybody did enjoy this video and found it informative. So anyway, I'll see everyone later. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, and goodbye.